Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Again, well, welcome. I am Judy Stelling, the Director of the Jobs Program at GetSetUp, and this Employer Showcase is the continuation of our series of sharing and exposing different employment opportunities to our community. Some of you I know have attended other ones, and we have a variety of people and a variety of interests in the types of skills and jobs and locations where people are at. So our mission is to bring a wide variety of companies onto the platform for your information and to help you stay aware of the type of things that are actually available in the workplace today. So today we have Maria Similton from the Christmas Tree Shops, and they are a home goods realtor. They specialize in seasonal products, but think of them like a home goods, Bed Bath and Beyond, that type of a store. They don't just sell artificial Christmas trees, which is what I kind of thought when I first came about the name, because I'm not familiar with them. So they have a variety of opportunities available in their retail environment and in their corporate headquarters. Some of them are full-time, some of them are part-time. And if you're the type of person who likes home decorating, there might be an opportunity that's just right for you. Maria, as I mentioned, is going to be our presenter today. She is the Senior Manager of Talent Acquisition at the Christmas Tree Shops. And she was going to be accompanied by Kristen Ryan, but Kristen came down with one of those nasty bugs that are going around these days, and so she's not able to join us today. Before we get started, I just want to call your attention to a couple of things. One is the job site, the jobs.getsetup.com, where you can go to see details about the positions at Christmas Tree Shops. And also, Andrea is going to be posting in the chat a feedback link. If you get the chance, we'd appreciate it if you copy that into one of your tabs on your browser and fill it out later at the end of the session. So on that note, let me go ahead. I'm going to stop sharing and turn it over to Maria.
Fantastic. So I'm going to share my screen and let's get out of my email. All right, wonderful. Hopefully everybody is able to see my screen. We're excited to be speaking with everybody about GetSetUp and presenting a showcase about what we are, what we're looking for, what we offer, and love to be able to answer any questions at the end of our presentation. So about us, we're Christmas Tree Shops, but we call ourselves CTS. Our tagline is, don't you just love a bargain? Because we offer really great prices, unique items. Shopping at CTS is really all about doing more, spending less, and having fun. Our unique merchandise will surprise and delight you from the second you walk in the door until you check out, and hopefully beyond. Hopefully you'll be talking about your experience or the product or the deal that you got when you walk into our store. And from seasonal to home decor, food, furniture, you name it, we have it. So no, you won't find Christmas merchandise at our store all year round, but it is in our store right now because that is the current season that we're in. And again, our prices are certainly going to please our customers. And that's what we call CTSing, doing more, spending less, finding great items. We call that CTSing. So what we sell, as I mentioned, changes with the season. So you can see fall home decor, you can see some summer, garden, food, chemicals, furniture, accessories, and of course, we've got anything you need for the current holiday, and that will be true in summer, in spring, in the fall, etc. So hopefully this gives you kind of a broader understanding of the types of products that we sell. The name is a little misleading. So as Judy mentioned, we're a value price home goods store with an ever-changing product assortment. Our stores do offer a fun-filled shopping adventure for customers, the unexpected deals and great finds. We are always looking for friendly, service-oriented team members and leaders to drive customer satisfaction and internal team member morale. And just to give you a sense of what our staffing needs are in the summer, we add about 100 plus seasonal team members in our stores located in Cape Cod and Rehoboth Beach. We also, during the holiday season, add about 1,000 seasonal team members in all of our stores. We also are constantly, hiring part-time, full-time positions as needed as we grow. In 2022, we opened 3 new stores in Florida: Estero, Pembroke Pines, and Sarasota, Florida just opened today. We can't be more excited about that. In 2023, we already have 2 new stores planned on the books in Sayville, New York, which is the Long Island market, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So we continue to grow. We anticipate more stores than just those 2. Those are just the first 2 that we're announcing this year. Currently, our stores are only located in the US. And we'll talk a little bit about those specific locations. So we do have 83 stores in 20 states. You can see that we have stores in Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Vermont, and Virginia. We might be a larger or smaller chain than you anticipated. We really wanted to make sure you had a sense of where our stores were located to determine whether or not they're in your market. So what we look for in team members in our stores, certainly friendly people that enjoy interacting with customers and working in a team environment, people that enjoy learning new tasks and working hands-on with the product. Typical store positions include customer experience team members who assist customers on the sales floor, ring up sales at the registers, tidy the register and sales floor areas, stock shelves, and put returned merchandise back on the shelves. Return doesn't necessarily mean it was purchased. It may have been, something a customer thought they were going to buy, and it just doesn't end up at the register in their purchase bag. Merchandising team members, they build and reset fixtures for new products. They clean the shelves and departments before they stock. They refresh merchandise displays. They assist with signing and customer service. We are all involved in service at Christmas tree shops. We do also have receiving team member positions. These are, predominantly in the back room, unloading trucks, sorting merchandise, unpacking items, ticketing product, organizing and cleaning up the receiving areas, building bulk displays. But when they're on the sales floor and they do interact with customers as well, we do expect all of our team members to be able to, engage and interact with our customers. We also offer housekeeping team member positions that really provide maintenance responsibilities such as sweeping, mopping, dusting, cleaning up spills, cleaning restrooms, and retrieving shopping carts. In addition to those positions, we always have full-time supervisory positions, assistant store managers, and store manager positions in our store environments. So here's just a snapshot. We currently have 129 part-time positions in our stores, and we have 47 full-time positions available in our stores. These are located in various states, and we'll talk a little bit about how you can search by state to determine what openings are in your market. These change all the time as we fill positions and as openings become available. What's on our website in our Career Service Center and what will be up on the Jobs Setup or GetSetUp site will be current as openings become available. So for our part-time team members, we absolutely offer benefits. Those include a 20% associate discount, a very flexible schedule. We will work with you on what your flexibility is, and an employee assistance program to assist any team members that may be having, issues that arise in any way that we can.
Is this available in Canada as well as United States?
It's such a great question. We don't have any Canada stores yet. We are growing, but I think right now our growth is focused on the US.
Okay, then I'll just sign out. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So if store opportunities are not what you're looking for, you can get in on the store support action in a corporate opportunity. It does take a village of creative and inspired movers, shakers, and leaders to bring our unique business to life. Our corporate offices are located in Union, New Jersey, and Middleborough, Massachusetts. And in addition to corporate, we also offer distribution center opportunities. These are full-time opportunities in our distribution center. So if you want to be part of the engine that drives our sales and customer satisfaction, this starts with talented people who expertly and efficiently work behind the scenes, to make sure our products get out to where they need to go, and also timely, to meet the needs of the business and the seasons. And currently, we actually only have one corporate opening and one distribution center opening. So we have a senior copywriter opening in Union, New Jersey, and we have a third shift maintenance tech position open in Middleborough, Massachusetts. And again, these positions, open up and change on a regular basis, and our openings will be current to list those opportunities that are available. And of course, we do offer full-time benefits as well. There definitely are a lot of perks of working at Christmas Tree Shops full-time. So we've got the core benefits such as medical, dental, prescription, vision, life insurance, certainly PTO and paid time off, and the associate discount is eligible to all. But there's a lot of other additional insurances that you could sign up for if you have an interest or a need, and certainly some planning for the future. We do offer 401k with a great company match, long-term and short-term disability, supplemental insurance programs. So, definitely the perks come, with the full-time employment as well. So the application process is pretty simple. You can access our jobs either on our career site or at jobs.getsetup.com. You can search for jobs on our site just by clicking on distance and location and selecting your state so that you can see the specific jobs in your market. And there's just an example on the screen showing you positions that are available in Delaware, for example. Click apply now if you're interested in the position. And you can either upload a resume if you have one, or you can just manually enter your personal information and your employment info. And then just click to submit your application. And we do review applications several times a week, and we contact candidates to schedule interviews. So it's a pretty quick process. And you have the option of doing that again through jobs.getsetup.com or jobs.christmastreeshops.com. So why do people work at Christmas Tree Shops? Certainly the discount can be attractive. We have a friendly team environment. We offer a diversity of tasks, so people like doing different things and interacting with the customers. It can be fun to see all the different product and to interact with the customers. Again, we offer a very flexible schedule. It's an enjoyable working environment. We do work well as a team. It can be a fast pace. If you like being busy, if you like the constant change of tasks, and we do offer a competitive pay. So those are some of the reasons, that people have indicated to us that they like working for Christmas Tree Shops. Recognition, though, is another reason why people like working at Christmas Tree Shops. We really believe that recognition of our team, our top performers, great ideas, all are essential to our success at Christmas Tree Shops. So celebrating what makes us great really reinforces that top performance. It creates community, it drives engagement. This is just kind of some examples of what we do. We have monthly newsletters where we talk about great store, performance, who's doing well, who's in the top 5, what stores got the most email collections. We also have recognition cards that we share, in person, post in the stores. We share it digitally so that we can send it out and have more recognition of those great things that our stores are doing. We also have monthly newsletters in addition to, the store connection and communications that we do. They really share wonderful things that are going on in our company. So for example, in our October edition that I'm sharing with you, we had some really great innovative ideas come out of our distribution center. We had a challenge with one of our pieces of machinery, and we needed to make sure that we were in compliance. And 2 of the associates came up with something that was able to be created and implemented to help us be in compliance with a piece of equipment in the distribution center. So we really wanted to call that out. It was really innovative and exceptional that we didn't have to go outside of the company to do that. 2 team members were able to come up with that solution. And in addition to that, this is just the time of the year where I mentioned that we bring on board so many seasonal associates that we wanted to welcome everybody, kind of formally and remind associates, to think back to their first day and make sure that we're putting our best foot forward and we're making everybody feel welcome and that we're giving them the training and the time, the opportunity to ask questions. But we also wanted to call out that we were offering referral bonuses for people because we were still hiring. So again, just another communication vehicle that we like to share with our associates to kind of keep everybody in the know, and again, get the good news out about the great things that people are doing in the organization. So we absolutely had, 3 new stores in Florida, as I mentioned, and we had a Hurricane Ian come through Florida, which created some challenges for existing stores and new stores that were being planned. So we really were calling out the resilience of our Florida teams and being able to certainly ride through that storm. Thankfully, everybody was safe, and we were able to get back into our buildings, and we were able to open up those new stores. So we were really just congratulating those people in the Florida stores. Our 3 new stores, we're so excited to have them open. So here's a couple of pictures of Estero and Pembroke Pines and Sarasota and what those stores look like. And then what I'd love to do is just share a very quick video with you in the next slide that will just give you a snapshot of what's inside our stores, and what a grand opening looks like for us. So I'll share that with you next.
Welcome. Thank you for being here today. This is very, very exciting for the village of Estero. We want to welcome our newest shop into the village, the Christmas Tree Shop, CTS.
And so I'd love to turn it over to you for anybody who might have questions about the company, about the jobs that we have available, or any question that might come to mind.
Well, thanks, Maria. I have a couple of questions that I'm going to go ahead and ask you. Gosh, thanks for sharing all that too. It really looks like CTS is a customer and an employee-centered organization, with both of those groups being super important to CTS. And it also looks like you guys have a lot of fun in the stores, like you did in that Estero video. So thank you for sharing that. It's a couple of the questions that I have is for like some of the store jobs. What are the types of physical demands that a person might have working in the store?
Yep, that's a great question. I would say most of our positions probably do require some bending, pulling, pushing, lifting. But anything over 30 pounds could get assistance with lifting. I would say to you that our front positions, like customer sales or customer service positions, probably require a little bit less lifting, maybe occasionally 30 pounds. You can get help with that. The backroom positions are a little bit more physical. The merchandising positions are a little bit more physical. They probably have to be able to pick up 40 pounds on a regular basis, but they can get assistance with that as well.
Okay. And for your part-time positions, I just want to clarify, are these employee positions or contractor type of positions?
Oh, no, these are employee positions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 70 to 80% of our positions are permanent part-time positions. We only add to staff with seasonal part-time positions for the holidays and for the summer in certain markets. But, we predominantly 70% of our team permanent part-time. So we're always hiring great talent, for those positions in all of our locations.
Okay. And then as far as your diversity practices, obviously, it seems like you are inclusive of across the board, including age in that category of things, and welcome people of all sorts ages to apply to your positions, which is wonderful. Love to hear that. I like the fact also that in your application process, you weren't requiring the resume. I know a lot of people just don't have a resume, or that becomes a barrier of updating an old one that they had or not knowing what to do it. So thank you for kind of being open there and letting people just enter their details in your own application. I think that's a great feature to offer.
Yeah, that's part of the diversity. People who don't have a lot of experience probably don't have a resume. Not everybody's tech savvy. People have moved away from a desktop, maybe don't have access to that resume. We just want talented people. They don't all have to be able to be tech savvy. So we want to make sure it's as easy as possible.
That's great. I'm really glad to hear that, because I think that's a big plus. I know so many people, I got to update my resume. That becomes a barrier to moving forward. Yeah. And tell me, what do you hear from your employees? What are some of the reasons why they really like working there?
I would tell you, just working with the customer, seeing new product every day. Some people really like the change of scenery, to be able to work with different products. Some people just like the first access to see the new merchandise because they can't wait to buy it. But I think too, we promote from within. So we do offer a career growth trajectory if people are looking to grow with a company. I think people just like interacting, and, people have fun in our stores. Grocery stores and pharmacies have a need in the company, but they might not be as fun because people have to do that. Our stores can be fun because customers are here not sure what they're going to find, or they're coming in to decorate to see what is new. And so that's kind of contagious with the, with the whole team, just in speaking to customers and hearing how excited they are. So it can be a fun environment.
Yeah, it sure looked like it from the videos. And I suspect that many of your employees are people who themselves enjoy home goods and decorating and helping others pick out things and choose things and things like that too.
One of the fun things that we do also offer is that our company, because the product changes all the time, we don't necessarily have a home for every product. And it means that people who like to decorate can be involved in merchandising and can be creative, and they can drive sales through some of those things. So it's kind of a creative outlet for people who like doing that too.
Oh, that's good to know. And then I think in one of our earlier conversations, we talked about this, but I think it just might be good to call attention to the fact you don't sell online. That is correct. So there's no.
Not yet.
Online.
Not yet. That's such a good question. Because our merchandise is somewhat limited in quantity, we don't yet really have an inventory system that would ensure customers don't buy something that has already sold out. So right now the experience really is in the stores, really providing that interaction and good service and experience. But it also provides opportunities for people to be able to have employment. We're not taking those employment opportunities away by putting it online and putting it in just a distribution fulfillment center. We offer that in-person experience that provides opportunities for people as well.
Right. And as far as your merchandise is concerned, is it changing all the time?
Oh, all the time, all the time. We may get a special buy from China that was limited to 1,000 items. We may get 200,000 of this item, but across 80 stores, it sells out fast. So, people are always going to come into our stores and find food, but what's available in food is going to change. They're always going to see furniture, but the lamps might not be available right now, or that table that you bought last week is gone. There'll be a different one in its place. So ever-changing assortment, fun to come in and see what we have. Sometimes it's exhausting because we're always merchandising, because it's, I just set that up last week, but it's gone. The good news is we sold it. That's great. But now we've got to put something else there. So it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, but for your employees, I bet that's fun too, so that they can always see all that new merchandise coming in. It's not the same thing they saw last week when they were in the store.
Absolutely.
And as far as your part-time jobs go, are there a minimum number of hours or maximum number of hours that a person works?
I think we're really flexible. So if someone's just looking for one day a week and that meets what the store's looking for, that's fine. I think that we don't generally work them beyond 25 hours because part-time is part-time, but some people work 1 or 2 shifts. Some people work 3 shifts. It's really what they're available. So we're pretty flexible.
And are most of your stores open 7 days a week?
Yes. Currently, we're open 7 days a week. We're open for a shorter period of time on Sundays. We still want to make sure people have time for family. But yeah, we do offer 7 days a week.
Okay. So if somebody just wanted weekend, that would be a possibility, or if they just wanted evenings.
Super
that would be
attractive to us if they're looking
Yeah.
for just nights or just weekends. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Gosh, are there any other questions from anybody? We're excited about it and loved hearing your story about CTS and who you are and your growth and where you're going. But if there's any other questions, we'd love to enjoy them right now. If not, we're going to go ahead and thank you all for joining us today. And again, if you want more information about the company, you can go to jobs.getsetup.com and read about the company. We'll also, once this session is over and our team has had a chance to process it, we will share the recording of the event on our website so that you can go and look at it, in the future if you want. So the jobs are posted there. And Andrea just posted a message in the chat again. If you can fill out the feedback form, that would be great. So thank you all for joining and have a great rest of your day.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
everybody.
Bye-bye.